You ever meet someone whose discipline alone intimidates you? Not because they're loud, not because they're aggressive, but because everything about them is sharp. Their movements, their decisions, their silence, their results. It's almost scary. Most people today are anxious, distracted, overwhelmed, drowning in procrastination. But then you meet someone who operates like a different species. Someone who wakes up before the sun, moves with intention, talks with clarity, and executes without hesitation. And the craziest part? They didn't start that way. They were once like you and me, confused, inconsistent, undisciplined, until someone changed them. In today's video, I want to take you into the story of a young man who was on the edge of losing everything: his job, his self-respect, his future, until a single encounter with the modern samurai transformed his entire existence. This is not just a story. This is a set of teachings, practical, real-world lessons that can turn your life from scattered to unstoppable. Lessons inspired by Miyamoto Musashi, the undefeated samurai who believed in discipline so deep, so intense, that people feared him long before he even touched his sword. So sit back and really listen, because if you apply even one of these teachings in your life, your friends, your family, even your enemies will start to look at you differently. Not because you're dangerous, but because your discipline is. Let's begin. Chapter 1. The Collapse. His name was Daniel, 28, smart, ambitious once, but life had beaten that ambition out of him slowly, quietly, consistently. He wasn't a bad guy, just unfocused, inconsistent, lost in distractions. He kept saying, "I'll do it later. I'll start tomorrow. I'll change soon." But soon never came. Then life delivered 3 blows, one after the other. Blow 1. His girlfriend left him, not angrily, but disappointed. Her final words, "You're not serious about your life." Blow 2. At work, his boss pulled him aside and said, "Your performance is dropping. Fix it or you're out." Blow 3. His closest friend told him, "Bro, I don't know what's happening to you anymore." Daniel felt like the world was closing in. He felt weak, like he had wasted years. One night, unable to sleep, he left his apartment at 2 a.m. He walked aimlessly through the cold streets, feeling like a ghost inside his own life. And then, he saw him. Chapter 2. The Encounter. In a dark, quiet park, under a lone streetlight, an old man was moving slowly, gracefully, as if he was fighting invisible enemies. No sword, just air. Yet every movement was sharp, deadly, intentional. Daniel was drawn in, and suddenly, without turning, the old man said, "Pain is dripping from your spirit. I could sense you from a distance." Daniel froze. How do you know?" The old man turned. His eyes, calm, deep, observant, like someone who has lived many lives. He said, "Because I carried the same kind of pain, but I defeated it with discipline." Daniel felt something in his chest shift. He asked, "Who are you?" The man smiled slightly. "I am what the world no longer produces. A student of Musashi." Daniel didn't fully understand, but he listened. The old man said, "Sit. You look like a man who has reached the edge." The samurai began. "Pain is not meant to destroy you. Pain is meant to wake you." He leaned closer. "You think your life fell apart? No. Your life was clearing space for discipline." Daniel frowned. The samurai continued. "Musashi lost duels, lost family, lost everything before he became the greatest. Pain shaped him. Pain sharpened him. Pain built him." Then he said something Daniel never forgot. "Weak men run from pain. Warriors study it." He explained, "Your heartbreak wasn't the end. Losing your job wasn't punishment. Your failures weren't curses. They were signals. Signals telling you that your old self had expired. Pain," the samurai said, "is the doorway to your new life, if you have the courage to walk through it." The samurai asked, "Do you know why you feel lost?" Daniel shook his head. The samurai said, "Because your life is too loud. You cannot hear your spirit." He explained slowly, "Every day you are drowning in noise. Your phone, your social media, gossip, entertainment, people's opinions, your own doubts." Then he drew a circle in the dirt with his finger. "This is you." Then he made random lines inside the circle. "These are distractions." Finally, he erased the circle. "This is your life without discipline. Scattered, lost, overwhelmed." He continued. Musashi trained in silence. He understood that the world outside is chaotic, but the warrior's power comes from the silence within. Then he said, "If you want discipline, silence your world first." Daniel listened deeply. Chapter 3, The 24-Hour Test. The samurai rose and said, "For your first lesson, 24 hours, no phone, no music, no talking, just yourself." Daniel agreed, thinking it was easy. It wasn't. The silence exposed him. Thoughts came like waves. Regrets, embarrassments, unfinished dreams, all the lies he told himself. But after the storm of thoughts, clarity emerged. He began to see himself honestly. He felt something he hadn't felt in years: control. The next day, he returned to the samurai, changed, humbled, awake. The samurai looked at him and said, "Now you understand." Then he taught Daniel one of the deepest lessons. Motivation is a child. Discipline is a warrior. He broke it down. Motivation depends on feelings. Discipline depends on commitment. Motivation fades after 2 days. Discipline transforms your entire identity. He added, "Motivation makes you excited. Discipline makes you consistent." Then he spoke the line that became Daniel's new truth. A disciplined man is feared because he makes decisions others avoid. It hit Daniel like lightning. Chapter 4, Training in the Shadows. The samurai didn't train him with swords. He trained him with life. Daily. Wake up early. Silence. Meditation. Body training. Journaling. Hard tasks. Zero excuses. Zero complaining. Daniel struggled in the beginning, but slowly he became sharper, calmer, focused, and the transformation began. One morning the samurai said, "Your life collapses because your days are chaotic." He drew another circle. "This is a day without structure." He scribbled everywhere, scattered. Then he drew another circle and divided it like a clock. "This is a disciplined day. Focused, calm, ordered." He said, "Structure creates freedom. Chaos creates slavery." He taught Daniel, "Plan your day. Prioritize your goals. Eliminate useless tasks. Build rituals. Protect your time like treasure. Master your mornings." He added, "A man with structure becomes predictable to himself and unpredictable to the world." As Daniel changed, people around him reacted strangely. Some teased him. Some avoided him. Some accused him of acting different. He felt confused. Why were people uncomfortable? The samurai explained, "Because your discipline exposes their weakness." He continued, "When you grow, people feel judged, not by your words, but by your existence." Most people fear responsibility. They fear consistency. They fear effort. So when you become disciplined, you remind them of everything they are avoiding. Daniel finally understood. He wasn't the problem. Their conscience was. The samurai said, "Stop announcing your goals. Stop explaining your changes. Stop seeking validation." He explained, "Lions hunt quietly. Warriors train privately. Masters rise silently." Then he said, "When you stop talking and start acting, your silence becomes intimidating." This is what Musashi lived by. This is what Daniel began to embody. Before Daniel left, the samurai gave him his final 3 laws. Law 1, control your mind, or it will control you. Your thoughts are your first battlefield. Law 2, move in silence. Let your results speak. Noise is for the insecure. Because he became what most people never become, a man in control of himself.